So it's kind of a good theme. It goes hand in hand with what we talked about yesterday, which is expectation. And that's today's topic, which is responsibility. Responsibility says, I did this. This is me. I own this, right? My name is Brian. This is the Daily Dose. Let's just cut to the chase. I was in a conversation today with a friend of mine who owns a bar. I'm trying to start a cocktail lounge. I don't know. They don't serve food. It's a bar. That's what they do. And it's in Texas. And there's an agency in Texas called the TABC, the Texas Alcohol Board Commission, Texas Alcohol something, I don't know. TABC. That's what we've always known it as. And the TABC in Texas will literally slap a fine and sometimes arrest the owner of a bar if there is anyone inside of the bar that is intoxicated. Think about that for a second. The TABC comes into a bar, and if there's anyone intoxicated, the bar owner can be fined or arrested. Why do people go to bars? It's not to read books. They go... I'm listening to this, and my mind is I'm just baffled by this. And here's what it comes down to: the TABC's posture is that if somebody becomes intoxicated, it's the bar's fault because the bar overserved them, and that's why they're intoxicated. And as I think about this, I'm beginning to wonder if the world has gone mad. So I'm a grown adult with money in my pocket, and I go into a place that serves alcoholic beverages, and it is now the responsibility of the establishment that sells alcoholic beverages to make sure I don't become intoxicated. Is that the most insane thing you've ever heard in your life? There is a culture, a disease of lack of responsibility that is pervading this country right now and spreading it. It's up to you and I as individuals to stop it within ourselves and within our children and within our own families, the people that we love and that we care about. Because I'm here to tell you that if you can't accept personal responsibility for your own actions and your own decisions, you are powerless to affect the course of your life. And I think you and I would agree, we don't ever want our children to be powerless, do we? We don't want our loved ones to be powerless. We don't want our children, our loved ones, our families, our friends, our circle of influence to be completely incapable of directing the course of their lives, do we? No. Don't we ourselves and don't we want for our children and our loved ones and our friends to be powerful, to own the direction of our lives, to know that we are the Michelangelos of our destiny? That is impossible if you give away the responsibility for where you are and what you are and who you are in your life. It's impossible. The moment it's somebody else's fault that I drink too much, I no longer have a choice for how much I drink. It's up to somebody else. The moment it's somebody else's fault that I'm broke, I don't have a choice to live any way but broke, unless somebody else changes their mind about whether or not I should have money. That is no way to go through life. There's a victim mentality amongst people today in today's society that's tragic, because many of them don't even know that they have the power to affect their destinies in whatever direction that they want to go. And so what I'm here to let you know, I'm here to set you free. Because if you've been living under the delusion that it is somebody else's fault that you are who you are, what you are, and where you are, I am here to help you break those chains. That is the biggest lie that anyone has ever told you in your life. That it's somebody else's fault that you are who you are, what you are, and where you are. I want you to know, for the benefit of your future and for mine, we need to remind one another and our children and our friends, the people that we care about, that we are responsible for our lives. Because if we're responsible for who we are, what we are, and where we are, then we have the power to make new decisions to take our lives in any direction that we choose to go. And it's such a position of power. And you know, the law of control states that you only feel good about yourselves to the degree to which you feel you are in control of your life. If you're giving away responsibility, you're giving away control, and you'll never feel at peace, and you'll never feel in control, and you'll never feel good about yourself. If you want your children to have a positive self-image and to feel good about themselves, teach them to own it. Teach them to own their position in their current existing circumstances. Teach them to take responsibility for who they are, what they are, and where they are. Because when they have control, they'll feel good about themselves. And it's the people that know that they are in control of their lives that rule this world. They're the rich. They are the powerful. They are the influential. I've never seen a victim that's a CEO or an owner of a company. So we must accept responsibility if we want long-term success and affluence and achievement for ourselves and for our children. Guys, that's the dose. Go make it a great week.